Hi everyone, this is bachpatu, and this is the game between the between the Air Force Falcons and the TCU Horned Frogs. As the Air Force Falcons Dynasty, Air Force Falcons season comes to a conclusion here. First and foremost, as you saw in the last video, we lost to Notre Dame. Take the week off to study TCU, our next opponent. Yes. Coaching. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go into recruiting because he's kind of, because let's see, head coach. Game management, recruiting. Where does he most sorely need the upgrade? I'd say recruiting. Well, you have an edge on your competition. You have it toward the end of the season for recruiting. At the beginning of the season for recruiting. Rodney Pierce. The Great Wall, or the Bulldozer. The best offense is behind a Great Wall. You develop good pass blocking technique. I'd say, yeah, I could have done it either way with that, passing or running. But I chose passing. I chose the running because we got a good passing game. We just need to do some running. And I chose recruiting at the end of the season because, well, I think I'll show you why after we save the Dynasty here. AFA. Air Force. Because I have a pretty good yeah, he's got a B grade, but his target wins are 8 wins. His current amount of wins are 5. He's not going to meet the target at all. So I'm trying to get to his career. Okay, yeah, his coach contract. So he's got a little leg room here. In 9-4. And so when he was first hired, he went 3-9. Yeah, which was expected of the coach for his first year. His second year, he went 8-5. Third year, when he got the extension, he went 9-4. His fourth year, he went 10-3. So he was due for an off year. He's due for an off year. I mean, that's going to happen in sports. So, and his security his job security is safe. Although I use that word gingerly because you never know how ADs think. ADs in college football, owners and GMs in the NFL think. And we get down to the guy who I put in 400 points to. Well, we'll show you just how many recruits are coming in here. Because see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's way behind his other coaches. The other teams. I guess he already committed somewhere. Unfortunately, which means I get 3,000 points and I get probably nothing to spend it on. Team needs 1 fullback, and there's nothing I can do with that. Ready to visit. I'll schedule the visit. See what this kid has to say. This guy I will be most interested in visiting with. Let's scout this guy some more. He's a tight end. He's 60. Okay. He won't get any better than 60. Why do I not have points in him? Why do I not have a scholarship? He's a 68. And the JUCO. Okay, get back down to all positions here. All positions, not just quarterback. These guys are pretty well scouted. Bust. Bust. No. These guys I'm just not interested in. Dusty Cook. I'm going to get no matter what. I think I'll just seal the deal. B is a 65, apparently willing to work. Sean Brown. Let's see what he's like. Holy Moses. Terry. Oh, he's a bust. Okay, here we go. I think a lot of these guys I'm pretty much going to wind up leaving on here because, let's see. Scout. I might consider Jonathan. A 64 halfback. See who's interested in him. I better get in the hunting for this guy. Lamont Browning. Akron, Baylor. Ooh. Not impressed. Byron, can you go higher than that, please? No, he went, wrong direction. Hey, Jared, you think you can touch 70? Bust. I'm just scouting a lot of these guys that were not on here before. Maybe they were, but I didn't really see them. 65. Okay. For this team, yeah, minimum 65. I better get in the hunt for this guy. No. Let's see. Gabe Denman. No. Ricky Malone. Hell no. Hey, Nick. You think maybe you can touch 70 for me, please? Yes! Oh, and I offered this guy a scholarship. See, I'm basically meeting future needs when I'm by scouting, by continuing to scout. Okay, I've basically done all I can do with recruiting, even though I've got plenty of points left. Because a lot of these guys I'm just not interested in. A lot of these guys I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in. So I'm just going to leave those 150 points on the board. And we'll go into the pregame in a moment. Air Force. Air Force. Now the thing with this game is TCU is a 7-4 record, and he's picking TCU to win. They have a category, they have an advantage in just about every category. And there's TCU's schedule since becoming an independent. They play USC, CSU, Texas A&M, SMU, of course at Wyoming, at Ohio State, East Carolina, Texas, Bama, Akron, Maryland, and then Air Force. Let's see how we do. Now I'm going to go with the stealth pants and the stealth helmet. As well, we are away. Oh, and the now they don't have a stealth white jersey, unfortunately. That's the unfortunate part. One button. That's what Air Force needs in its jersey wardrobe. A stealth white. So Air Force scores on average of about 32 points. Their defense, however, gives up only 27. TCU scores on average of about 36 points. I'm going to round it up. Our defense gives up an average of about 34.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation
Maybe
that
they let their
Among the more
white.
intimate venues in college football is Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. But don't let the size fool you.
White.
This is an intense atmosphere here. Both teams on the field, warm up just about set to wrap up, and we're ready to lock horns in Fort Worth. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
Air Force and TCU are actually rivals too, even though the game doesn't list them as such. Although when TCU was in the Mountain West, they were more CSU
Texas,
rivals.
also called Cowtown, the site for this game. And now it's time for the coin toss. And it's brought to you by
Amon G.
Coke
Carter
Zero.
Stadium.
Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Davis has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep to open up the ball game. Here we go, folks. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Final game for these seniors on their home field. Some will get to the next level and play some more football. Others, they'll be putting the helmet on for the final time.
We'll try triple option.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Tackle made at the 33.
Oh, dude, you should have ran to the left of that guy on the ground.
He doesn't want to think about that right now. He's got to stay focused and keep the task at hand in front of him.
Should have ran to the left of the guy on the ground. Ran down the sidelines. Speed option.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
If he did that, he was gone. Or at least for a long game.
He gets hit out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Sims gains about 2 yards on the run.
Triple option strong.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Triple option seems to be working so far. So I'll go with as long as they're.
He did not get to the first down marker.
The defense was playing the run all the way, and they got it right. Nice work.
4th and 1. Yeah, it's early, but you know what? This is 4-down territory. Stick.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. He's out of bounds at the 37. Well, I thought they'd keep it on the ground here, but they go to the air and pick up the first down.
I think the defense thought they were going to the ground as well, and that's what let this guy get open for a split second and get the first down.
I'm going to flip it. Play action inverted veer.
From their own 37-yard line. First down.
I don't want anything dangerous to happen.
Quick throw, and he's got his receiver again.
TCU's
And
got to
he
learn.
makes the stop
Got to
at the
learn.
50.
You know,
It's a great
we ain't
job
got
here by
anything
the
to
quarterback
lose.
of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
Actually, you know, because when you really think about it, we lose this game, we don't
First
go
down,
bowling
10 to go.
anyway.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
They got bowl positioning to lose. We lose this game, we're not going.
Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in.
Bobby. Yo, the rules of catching. One, the rules of catch and run. One, catch the ball. Two, run. Not the other way around.
It's second down.
Play action verticals. Ouch.
The smart quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
I don't think anything would have worked on that play. Four verticals.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Swings it out there incomplete. They couldn't pick up the first down, so they'll have to punt this one away.
It was a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, there's nothing for 4th and 15.
McPherson to punt. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback.
I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. How they're gonna act.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
They go no huddle. It's going to be a long.
He makes his way to about the 32. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
Okay.
From
They
their
don't
own
appear to be going no
32-yard
huddle
line.
yet.
It's first down. He goes out of bounds at the 36-yard
He
line.
caught it.
That'll make it second and 7.
Cover 6.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
And I get the cover 6 to defend against it.
Joyce gains 2 yards with a short completion.
I'm not sure I really tackled him, but I was in the area
38-yard line. Third
to
down.
make sure he didn't go anywhere.
And down he goes around the 50.
That makes it first and 10.
Cover 1 robber.
He's scrambling. He's at the 30. Diving for extra yardage.
The defense doesn't seem to have an answer right now. They might need to change up some of their scheme.
Cover 4.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. And they get nice yardage on that run. Jones gets about 4 yards on the play.
My guys are going to bend but not break. cover 4 again.
Big opening. The 5. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He got the handoff and knew exactly what to do with it.
They like the fact that they have a halfback who can pick his way so well through defenses.
Option defense. We'll take care of that little.
And he adds the extra point. A 7-play, 80-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
And it was really those long runs that really helped propel that drive.
Davis ready to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget about returning this one.
The Horned Frogs are right where they want to be early in this one, partner.
Well, this is what their coach talked about, getting off to a great start. The defense did their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
45 quick base.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Sims picks up about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Trap counter weak, I believe.
From their own 29-yard line. 2nd
I
down.
could have gone with the pass, too. I should have gone with the pass.
This guy's just an amazing playmaker. I'm sure we'll see him compete on Sunday afternoons.
I should have gone with a pass after that play. Play action middle.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 28.
They're going to be expecting the slants. But I bet they won't be expecting this.
Fires it out. And he's tackled at the 36.
Not the greatest pass, but a really, really good play by the receiver to bail out his quarterback.
But yeah, by the same token, though, they were expecting the pass. They would have been expecting slants. Let me see if I can do these play action verticals better.
Line. 1st down.
In a way that won't get my quarterback killed.
Miller with a nice play fake. And he's sacked.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting after the quarterback. Not only with the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure, making this quarterback feel him, and almost giving him
that
happy
place is not going to
work. He doesn't seem to be in rhythm and almost seems to be throwing
not
the football,
now.
feeling the pressure and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
Triple option.
2nd down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 35. Pitches in, and he's got a lane. Tackle at the 49-yard line.
First down.
Play action bubble screen.
There's a strike complete. He's tackled at the 46. 7-yard line.
Just let the quarter run down.
After one, this game's still pretty close. 7-0, Horned Frogs.
Triple option. We'll go with the first one.
And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. He's taken down at the 49. That's a great stop by the All-American.
This guy is such a great player, Brad. When we see this guy at the award show at the end of the year, we're going to have to give him an extra suitcase to bring home all of his awards.
This is the 8th play
Go
of
with
this drive.
slants. Not just quick slants, but slants.
Caught.
Oh yeah!
First down.
Oh yeah! Goodbye!
And touchdown Falcons. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. An 8-play, 75-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really
I gotta
nice
figure
job
out a
of
way to
play
whereas
calling
my
on that
the
drive.
PATs
Defense is on its heels
for my
most of the
kicker
drive because of the versatility
aren't
of the
a
offense.
guarantee.
Air Force to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Cover
This is the point in the
6.
game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. They go to the ground game. He's to the 40.
Holy
To the
smokes!
30, to the 20, to the 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown.
He ran 100 yards to run. He ran all that real estate, and we still didn't tackle him.
He's going to see a lot more carries before this one's over. He's really
Pathetic.
carried the offense so far today.
I'm just letting the game call it now. No play that I'm running works.
He makes the PAT. Davis is lined
No
up to
play
kick
I
this
call
one off.
works.
He just
on
drilled
defense.
this one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
Play action curl seam.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Fires out to his wideout.
Oh!
Wide receivers roll on a play-action pass is to get into position and to hit his spot in timing
Jimmy
and rhythm
Willard,
with the quarterback.
Wheeler just
That's exactly
got-
what they were able to do on this last play.
Just got
You realize
hammered.
You've got a little bit more time because of the play action, and it gives you
Triple
more time
option.
to get to that point that the quarterback's looking for you to be at. but make sure you do a good job of selling your route and getting in position to give an open target for the quarterback.
There he goes. Makes it to the 47.
Brings him down. That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Speed option strong.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. They'll bring him down at about the 45.
You talk about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Triple option strong. The middle one.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
You don't seem to have much of a defense for the triple option.
Here's the pitch, and now he's got the
Straight
corner.
triple
Steps out of
option.
bounds at the 41-yard line. A 4-yard gain by the halfback on the option.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Sometimes they'll pop up with it. Quick slants. Whoa!
That was a nice play. Anything you can do without being penalized to prevent the offense from moving forward is always a plus.
Yeah, but that, ouch, 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 ouch. Counter
They
weak.
need to get it down to the 35. They line up.
They're going to be
gumbo set.
thinking pass.
He fights forward to about the 40. The halfback picks up a yard.
Sure. 57 yards. See if my kickers get the leg.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and he splits the uprights. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
One of the great rivalries in all of sports. Michigan and Ohio State in the game. And for Ohio State, they're gunning for their 6th straight victory. George's strength as a runner has carried him into the end zone for a touchdown. The Buckeyes have the lead, 13-7, middle of the 2nd quarter.
We're at 14-10 in this one, Reese. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Quinn deep to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone.
Reason why I went for that, because I didn't think it was going to be able to go for it on 4th and 5 for one. Number 2, they haven't gone for it earlier. I didn't think I was going to fool him again.
Brad, let's
You know,
see if this
fool me
offense
once,
can
shame
maintain
on
the rhythm that they
you.
established on that last drive. Not just putting
Fool me
points on the
twice,
board,
shame
but
on me.
driving
You
the
know,
length of the
that
field to
thing.
be able to eventually put points up. I think that's going to be important for them to try to keep that confidence going here on this drive.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
No play is works. No play I call
It's
works.
2nd
So
down,
as
7 to go.
much as I
Ball
was
on the
tempted to
28-yard
call
line.
Thunder
TCU
or Cop.
holds a 4-point lead. He's into the open field.
Uh-oh.
Brought down around the 49-yard line. They go with the option and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the 1st down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
Maybe that adjustment didn't need to be made.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Now he tries to buy some time. He's got the corner. Slides down to the ground.
Well, they didn't pick up the first down, but he saw that no one was open, so he made the right decision to tuck it and run.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line.
Again, I'm not calling it. Played the ball.
Spectacular play, and now
he played the ball and not the receiver. Oh, I like that view. Actually, we were behind the receiver. Again,
so after the big pass play,
it's
we
quite
have
simple. We don't win this game, we don't go bowling.
TCU
season is over.
Green nine.
Still go ground.
Oh!
Touchdown, TCU.
He bounced right off that guy. We're going to have to...
And he hits the PAT. A 6-play, 75-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Boy, this offense right now
TCU is seeing this as a trap
really
game.
Controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
So our score, 21-10. Davis.
They're making it clear.
And they can forget about returning this one. Well, the guys are chomping at the bit down there, waiting for the game to start back up.
For us, it's a big game because that means
quick strike, and he drops it.
I think I snapped the ball before the quarterback was ready. This is a big game because that means if we win, we go bowling. If we don't, season over.
From their own 25-yard line.
Speed option strong.
It's second down. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. Edwards comes away with 5 yards there on the speed option from the quarterback.
Oh, I like that double post formation.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 30. Here's a quick throw. Has it to the senior. And they push him out at the 50.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route.
Yes.
Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
triple option strong.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 50. Grabs a pitch, looking for the corner.
Yes, yes, yes,
And he
yes.
makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
They thought they had him, but nope. Four verticals.
From the 47-yard line, it's second down.
Sure, I'll take a shot.
He's in trouble. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Play action curl flat.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40.
That was because of the pressure on that last throw. That ball did go incomplete.
And he's tackled right around the 34.
Gain of 13 yards. First down.
Four verticals, first one.
First down grab. Tackle made at about the 19-yard line.
We'll just take a
Falcons
timeout.
taking their first time out of the half. And
Just
a nice pickup
because.
there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Midline quarterback ISO.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Inside the 10. And down he goes at about the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 16 on the play. Makes it 1st and goal.
We'll do a
First
smash.
and goal from the 3. They're knocking on the door.
We'll get it in there right away. Well, I'm going to take it down the last minute, the second.
Goes to the end zone, and he's got the halfback. Touchdown.
There was a reason for that. I did not want to give TCU a chance to score. When they got the ball, I wanted to give them as little time as I could.
The extra point. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
It's too early to go
College
for
football's
two.
greatest rivalry, Michigan and Ohio State in the game. This one's been entertaining us all day long. Despise, disdain, dislike. Other than that, these two teams get along really well. Ohio State leads it 20-10.
21-17, our game here.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the
And
kickoff.
kickoff to the left.
Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Again, I'm not going to call it. I probably won't even execute it either.
It's early in this game, so the defense can still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
Tackled for a loss. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
Yeah, do go backwards. Do go toward the end zone.
From their own 23-yard line. Second down.
Here's
Well,
Reese
if you
and
like
David.
offense, you loved our first half. 21-17, TCU.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. Do you know what happens after a first half like that?
No, what happens?
What happens is offensive coordinators, they're not coordinators anymore. They're gurus. They're wizards.
Okay.
They're attractive
They're writing a
candidates.
book.
Oh, yeah. They're writing a new book saying this is how you move the ball.
I tell you what, when you put on a clinic like that, I guess you can. And you can start thinking like that. Maybe you start thinking about getting a head coaching job as well. But everything that you wanted to do on offense was executed flawlessly. There's got to be some way to stop themselves in the second half, because right now it didn't look like anybody can stop these offenses.
That's going to do it for David and me here in the studio. Time to get you back to the game. Brett and Kirk ready to take you home in the second half.
Very close game now as we start the second half.
Pierce needs to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Well, hopefully we can
We're about set to start things up again.
stop
TCU
have a
is up
repeat
by
of the closing seconds.
Pitches back. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 28-yard line.
3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 28-yard line. Second down. They'll get him for a loss.
Yes. I'll be prepared to tackle if I get a chance and play ball hawk, but other than that, I'm just letting the game do its thing. I'm not even calling it. I'm not forcing the issue. See, I was forcing the issue earlier, and that's what was causing
Ball on the 26-yard line.
problems.
There's a little bit of happy feet down there on the field. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Third and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Fires complete over the middle. And they make the stop out of the 36-yard line.
I had to
Job
play
by the
ball
offensive
hawk.
line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the
I
quarterback
at least
enough
made
time
sure I
to
had
find his man for a nice
bunch
gain.
of people around. I had about 3 or 4 guys. And he still got it. It's okay. Bend but don't break.
From their own 36-yard line. First down. TCU holds a 4-point lead. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He goes out of bounds at the 43. That reception good for 7 yards.
Wide receiver ran a simple out route, and the quarterback did a good job of hitting him in stride to pick up a few yards.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Here's an opening. Inside the 30. To the 10. Tackle around the 3-yard line.
I let up, and then stupid game. Oh man, I mean,
1st and goal from the 2, and they can smell the end zone.
sacked him.
Going to get sacked.
That's right. You can go back the other way. Let's go back the other way now.
From the 6-yard line. 2nd down. TCU is up 4.
The view ain't so great here. Let's go back the other way now.
He's scrambling. He's taken down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, I don't think I tackled him. I am not calling this. No. No.
From the 1-yard line, it's 3rd down. Defense stacked in tight here. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Really good vision here by the quarterback and a good understanding of where he was on the
goal
field.
line
He
zone.
didn't much, and he knew he could get it himself.
And he tacks on the extra point. Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese?
One of college football's most storied rivalries, Michigan and Ohio State in the game. And we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. These two teams hate each other. Hate is such a strong word, but it really fits here. The Buckeyes lead it by 15, just out of the half.
Our game 28-17. Davis ready to kick. He really got a hold of that kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Triple option strong.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Yeah, no kidding.
They'll bring him down at the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
Speed option strong.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 24-yard line. And they got him for a loss.
Okay, they're on to the option plays. They're on to the option plays now. I gotta get my way out of this. Curl flats.
From their own 20-yard line. 3rd down.
We're going backwards. We need to go forwards. In a hurry.
He's got to throw it in a hurry. He's out of bounds around the 30-yard line.
That was a play action bubble screen.
It's away,
I would
it's
have
a
gone for
booming
it,
punt.
but that's just a bubble screen.
Pierce fields it at the 22. Brought down at the 33.
Cover 2 man.
So
I'm
their
going to
last
try
drive
this.
resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
Tries to get around the corner. Inside the 30. The 10. And he will score. He splits the uprights with the extra point.
No, he don't. But he gets it.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And they can forget about returning this one.
Play action power. Oh.
The defense really stepped up to force that 3-and-out on the last drive.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
Throws complete, and he's hit right away.
We got to throw the ball deeper down the field than that. Quick slants.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Brought down around the 38-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Bubble screen.
From their own 38-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick throw, and he's taken down around the 39-yard line.
Should not have flipped that. If I didn't flip that, it might have gone for a long way.
2nd and 9
Flanker
coming up
in.
here. Ball on the 39. He's under pressure. Throws complete, and he stopped immediately.
3rd and 6.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Thereabouts. Slants.
From their own 43-yard line. 3rd down. Man wide open, in and out of his hands. Fuller was the intended target on the play. So that'll make it 4th down.
Yeah, they just couldn't connect on a pass there. That was a very good stand by this defense.
I gotta get bold.
4th down, and the
Go
offense is still
for
on
it
the field.
again.
This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation.
No, this is not.
Throws and a man wide open, and he missed it.
I could see why you might go for it here, trailing in the second half. But where they are on the field, they should have just punted.
In hindsight, I've got to think this coach is going to understand that that call just didn't make too much sense. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. They give to the tailback, and he's tackled around the 40-yard line.
But by the same token, though, down 18, down 3 scores. True, in the 3rd quarter, but I gotta get momentum. I gotta get momentum somehow.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. And down he goes, right around the 42-yard line. The lineman
If
had a
I
big
didn't
push
get it
there
on
to get in the
offense,
backfield and bring him down.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so
I would get it
big and
on
strong that
defense.
It's almost impossible to block with one guy.
At least, put a jolt in the defense.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 33.
And fire up the defense, a little bit.
And he's hit immediately.
Don't call this.
From the
Or he's
31-yard
gonna
line.
run out, I
1st
think,
down.
before he gets it out, gets it off. No. 2nd and 1.
One more quarter to play, and this one appears to be well under control. TCU's up by 18.
Why is this TCU team not ranked? With their record and the way they're playing, they should be. And with the schedule they had.
All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter. And he's stopped behind the line.
It's a great play by the defense, but it really makes you wonder, was there a miscommunication up front by the offensive line? They just seemed to allow the defensive line to get through, and the running back didn't have much of a chance at all.
Again, I'm not even calling it these plays.
3rd down again.
This, by the way, is a benchmark for where each team is. It's kind of a benchmark here.
Tackle made. The 12-yard line.
Clearly, Air Force isn't where
sometimes all you need to do is throw off the
I
defender's timing just a little
figured
bit at the start of the play.
they might be.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Straight run here, and he's got nowhere to go.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up second and 13.
From the 15-yard line. Second down. He's tackled at the 13.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. I want them to make it an even 3 scores.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
21 points.
There's a strike complete. Breaks one and scores.
We're done.
I like how the quarterback, the offensive line, and the receivers made a concerted effort to get into the end zone.
We're done. It's like this team is just rolling over and playing dead.
He makes the PAT. A 9-play, 42-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
TCU gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Smash.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. They bring the quarterback down.
Four verticals.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
I'm gonna have to these 4 verticals all the way through.
Slings it out there incomplete.
Not that
He's short
formation.
that
That's
time.
No
damn.
question. He had him open, but just couldn't manage to get the ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
4 verticals against middle and 3rd.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Just punt it. Down 25
Is
points.
the punter.
We're out of this
He puts
game.
it away, and it's a great kick.
Season is probably over.
He's tackled at the 37. This back's had a good day on the ground, Kirk.
Boy, he has, but let's also give some credit to the offensive line. Doing a tremendous job of pushing the defensive line back to give the running back some room to work with.
And all of his stats have been one of the contributing factors in this lead. Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. TCU comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. He might have a chance. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
See what I mean? Our season is done no matter what.
Now you're looking at someone who makes a defense nervous because not every quarterback can break off a run like that. He's a real talent.
Second string, everybody.
And he hits the PAT. Here's an update from the studio and replay.
One of college football's most storied rivalries, Michigan and Ohio State in the game. Let's take yet another peek at this game. Here's a rivalry that is flat out nasty. The Buckeyes have the lead by 12, midway through the fourth quarter.
All right, thanks, Reese. Davis looks ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Seems fullback out.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays.
Don't count on it, Brad. Well, not the way this one's going.
Quick out to his receiver. Knocked out of bounds at the 39.
13 yards. That makes it first and 10.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Red 2. Green 8.
And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That brings him second.
And then we're just being blown out 6 ways a Sunday. Seems fullback out.
From their own 43-yard line. Second down.
Red 2. Green 9.
Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
That's good. First down.
Four verticals.
From the 40-yard line. First down.
Here we go.
Quick pass going back to the fullback. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
play action middle.
First down, 10 yards
He
to
had
go.
to be able to throw it
Ball on the
in
28-yard
the
line.
present formation left-handed.
Quick strike to the back, no good.
Off his helmet.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Whose helmet did that go off of? His? The receivers? Oh, the TCU players. Well, it went off the TCU player's helmet. Corners.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Got it and brought down immediately.
3rd down.
The first string offense just not effective at all.
3rd and
Corners
5. Ball on the 23-yard line.
in this game. I mean, just not effective at all.
Brought down right around the 14-yard line.
Gain of 9 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
4 verticals.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Flares it out to the right, and that's to the fullback. And he hits him hard at the 5.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Choice.
It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
I'm thinking end zone.
Under pressure.
Oh, God.
Air Force is going to use their first time out of the half here.
Fake screen wheel.
10th play of the drive. Just over a minute in the 4th quarter.
90 seconds, actually, Brad.
I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet.
This team has so many potent weapons. It's tough to try to single out just one of them to stop.
Smash.
And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Sure. We're down by a lot of points. And we don't get it.
Score go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Wolverines entered the day ranked 4th. That is now.
And if you think I'm going to kick it away, knowing that my
teams
defense isn't going to stop them,
365 days a
not
year.
even for 90 seconds, you've got to be
Buckeyes
crazy.
grab the win by 5.
All right, Reese, back to our game.
You've got to be crazy.
And down he goes at the 42. The Horned Frogs are ranked high nationally in yards per game, and after today, I can see why.
Well, there's really nothing you can do to stop this offense. If you load up to stop the run, they throw. If you sit back, they can run. And that versatility has allowed them today to have a huge performance.
That may have been just a dagger.
We're late in the 4th quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our flights. A little over a minute in the game. He's at the 30. Makes it out to about the 20.
I figure that's just the same as a turnover in the closing seconds of a close game. Just onside kick it and be done with it. Season's done.
From the 20-yard line. First down.
They ain't going bowling. No way. Coach is going to have an off year.
Feeds it to the back. He's got the corner. Runs right for a nice gain. And that run puts him over the 200-yard rushing mark.
He might get the big numbers in the box
Which
score.
you kind of
but this has been a
anticipated,
team
you know.
effort all the way around, and everybody deserves some credit.
Going into the offseason, get some good recruits.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
And they're not going to even sit on the ball. I practically waved the white flag of surrender.
Well, some backups got some playing time today, that's for sure. It's final. TCU.
Yeah, my
Air Force
backups,
23.
not theirs.
Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nussler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
My backups did. Definitely an off year. One which shall not be repeated. Tuesday, November 25th, 2017, Amon G. Carter Stadium. Oh, Air Force didn't score. Yeah. This plays over. At that kind of distance, I like to use the press box view. That's about as Big 12 Conference. No, Independence. Why is it that it takes the logo off the field but doesn't take the logo off elsewhere in the stadium? I don't get that. Oh, we did not score. And we only got 6 points, so. A putrid 6 points. We'll see how obvious this is. That's obvious enough. He was wide open, standing in. Okay, so now. No interesting games. Yeah, those are upgrades from before. Neither of my dynasties have lost like this all year long. I think the closest they came was with the Virginia Tech. No, not even that. AFA. I think that was the worst beating either of my dynasties took this year. What's the Air Force Falls in Fort Worth? Yeah. Oh, let's see what the AD says. We weren't outclassed, really. Just beaten by the team that wanted it more. No, we were outclassed. A team who wanted it more would have only beaten us 29-23. In OT. Week 15 is just basically a bye week. Chance to scout. Maybe do some recruiting. Maybe. And the history of all of my dynasties, I've never had a Week 15 game that I can remember. I've never had a Week 15 game. Eugene has locked this out as well as Maurice. And he was the fullback we needed. So hopefully I can change his mind. Charles is committed to Oklahoma. Terry is committed to Kentucky. We're in a battle with Eric, Martin, and Chris. Air Force. Air Force. Okay. We'll just take this all the way to the end of the season. Because I think it's safe to say Air Force is not going bowling. One check of bowl projections. Yeah, we're not going bowling. New Mexico 7-5. If the lowest team going bowling is 7-5, yeah, we're not going bowling. No. No, I'm sorry. That just is not happening. So let's see. Let's get recruiting done. Let's change. See if we can start changing minds here. I got 19 scholarships left. Maurice Wilson, Eugene Minor, Chris Wilcox. Well, how can he lock us out and then turn around and say, oh, well, I'm ready for a visit? Or scheduled a visit. Yeah, see, I don't get that. You're scheduled to visit, kid. 63, 65. Dusty. Oh, he's already scouted as a 65. And I'm going to get him anyway. I'm almost certain of that. I've already offered him a scholarship. Maurice. How can you sit there and schedule a visit? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. You schedule a visit, then you turn around and lock us out. Yeah, you too, Eugene. Team needs. We didn't even get the fullback we needed. But what can you do? The guy scheduled a visit and then locks us out. What can we do? I can't go out and search for a fullback now. I mean, how? Brandon Davis. I'm definitely putting points in this guy. He's being hotly pursued. I don't know what I'm going to do for fullback. I honestly have no clue. Have a halfback play fullback? Remember, these guys are all 100% scouted. This guy isn't. And he just went down the tubes. This dynasty was on its way up. But I really got to improve on recruiting. Because, I mean, look at this. 61, 62. All these 60s guys. And I know I can do better. This dynasty has had guys come in better. Has had better recruiting classes. Dylan, think you can help me out here? No. And with the 61, we're going to lose him anyway. Not that he's a team need. See, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, my other dynasties, they get about 10. 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. My coach really needs to improve on recruiting. I mean, this guy I didn't even scout, and we just get a bust. Committed to our team. Oh God. Oh, God. I can only hope in the off season turns them into something resembling a success. Because everybody's all scouted. I may as well just offer everybody a scholarship. All these guys, just offer them a scholarship. I think I did. Offer him a scholarship. Don't put points in him because he's like a 60 overall. Jonathan Sisk is not going to improve any more than a 64. Although I will put points in him. And offer a scholarship. Shane Young, I got Ole Miss, Boise State, Alabama, Texas A&M. Or, not Texas A&M. Is that Texas A&M? I think so. I gotta be honest, I got almost no chance of getting this guy. I'm second, but still, against that. Scholarship offers, scholarship. Justin Butler. Yeah, he's scouted. May as well. This is not even considering us. Yeah, he's like looking at Boise State, Arizona State, North Texas. We may as well lock him out. I don't need a guard. Yeah. I think I've done about as much as I can with recruiting because, like I said, a lot of these guys I'm probably going to get in the off season. And the team needs still remains a fullback. There ain't no way I'm gonna get a fullback now. I mean, no way. This is no freaking way. I'll save the Dynasty here. Air Force. Air Force. And we're going to see, I'll just go through the whole process here. Simulate through the rest of the season here. I should just advance the rest of the way. Conference championships, of course, that won't apply to me because there is no championships in the independents. We'll just take a quick glimpse at recruiting. Find out how many guys we end up with. If we're lucky, we'll get to 10 now. Patrick Jean is committed to our team. Nice. Too bad you can't play fullback. Air Force. Air Force. We actually won't do it. Won't take a look at recruiting now because the biggest news is Patrick Jean making the team and making the committing to us. That makes him what, number 7. I guess what we're having to do is take a step back as to regarding recruiting, just take a step back. Curtis Hill. UL has won the Heisman. I can't tell if it's UL or ULM or whatever. Yeah, see, we don't go bowling. Air Force. Air Force. So, we're just going to go right straight into the off season. Assuming I still have a job. Wow, what a disappointment. Let's keep our heads up and get ready for the off season. Yeah, let's see where I stand, what my grade is. B-. Job security, 100%. Yeah, pardon me while I look for the other shoe. While I look up at the other shoe. That is, I should say, pardon me while I look up for the other shoe. Because, you know, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna be there. Because, you know, I mean, just say, you know, it's probably there, up there, somewhere, hiding. And the minute I take my eye off the ceiling, that's when I'm gonna get clocked in the head. Air Force. Air Force. Now, I'll find out if I still have a job. We're in a battle for everybody. Ranking the Reds, you know, ranked first in the red zone percentage. Yeah. A lot of that doesn't do any good. Don't win. Don't have a decent record. Don't go bowling. None of that really matters. Contract extension. Hell yeah. Okay. I know it. That's the other shoe. Air Force. Air Force. Whatever. All right, that is it for this Dynasty. This in 2017. You saw it. Coach gets an extension till the 2024 year. So in the meantime, that'll do it for now. Till the next time on the next video,